The effects of a microwave on vitamin C. Vitamin C is an important vitamin most often found in fruits and in vegetables. Without sufficient intake of vitamin C, people run the risk of suffering from a disease called scurvy. Unfortunately, recent studies have shown that cooking vitamin C causes degradation because of the heat, and this increases the possibility of a vitamin C deficiency. Therefore, the hypothesis has been formed that if a certain amount of vitamin C is exposed to the microwave for longer periods of time, then there will be an increase in vitamin C degradation. The needed materials for this lab are a beaker, vitamin C in a soluble powder or a tablet, starch, a burette and stand, a balance, a microwave, distilled water, a graduated cylinder, a hot plate, iodine solution, a glass stirring rod, and a conical flask. Step 1 is to make the solutions by using a half a gram of vitamin C, which should be measured out on a scale. This should then be added to a beaker, along with 20 milliliters of distilled water. Finally, this should be stirred with a glass stirring rod and repeated another 15 times for each trial. Step 2 is to make the starch solution, which is made from making a 1 gram paste of starch with distilled water and mixing it into 100 milliliters of distilled, near boiling water. The solutions should then be placed in the microwave for their assigned period of time. There was 5 times tested and 3 trials for each amount of time. 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and 0 minutes were all tested. Step 3 is the beginning of the titration process, in which 1 milliliter of starch solution is added with 20 milliliters of the vitamin C solution. These are then placed and stirred together in a conical flask with 150 milliliters of distilled water and repeated for each time trial. The second part of step 3 is to titrate the solutions. This should be done by placing iodine solution in the burette and slowly releasing and stirring it into the conical flask. This should be continued as the dark blue starts to appear but goes away. However, when the solution reaches a full dark blue color or a light blue color that stays permanent, the titration should stop, and the amount of iodine solution used should be recorded. Even though there are no major differences between the time trials, the table shows that the number of moles in the solution did get progressively lower, which means though only exposed to heat for short periods of time, the heat did cause damage to the vitamin C, and the standard deviations show that the data was consistent. The data from the table is also represented in this graph, which shows the decrease in moles from time trial to time trial. Therefore, based off the data just shown, which saw a decrease in vitamin C, if a certain amount of vitamin C is exposed to the microwave for longer periods of time, then there will be an increase in vitamin C degradation. And this is concerning because of the lack of intake of vitamin C most people already experience, which puts them at greater risk of experiencing a vitamin C degradation as it is placed in the microwave or a stove or any kind of heating. These are all the sources used for this experiment. Thank you so much for watching.